So guys, welcome back for one more video, and today we will be doing the waifu tier list for Classroom Delete. Finally, we're gonna be doing this. This live stream was supposed to happen a few days ago, but I couldn't do it last day because of some personal stuff to do. But now we are here. I just woke up and I am gonna be doing this live stream. I'm doing this at tiermaker.com. I've just searched the waifu tier list for Classroom Delete. This is the first time I'm doing this, and hopefully this won't be too awkward for this specific video. Okay, so we have here the characters, the set of characters. I only added Maizono. Here's Maizono here, the sixth character from the left, because she's the latest character and she doesn't really have much illustrations. This is her first illustration, I believe, so I just simply added her. I don't know if I'm missing any character here, but these are already the given characters in this tier list that I got. So yes, we have there the rankings: S, A, B, C, D, E, F. From F is probably the worst like rank for the tier list. I'll probably put here the characters that I simply don't like, or I don't really care, or doesn't really have much flavor for the series. So E is more or less the same, but has at the very least a little bit of good points, right? D would more or less be the average characters. Same goes with C, but with more flagrants. B would be the like somewhat good, somehow good characters. So yeah, the A grade will more or less be the grade where I put the characters who at least matters, or who I deem like they are actually good. And for the S, I can only put here some characters that I truly like, I absolutely love, matters the most, has some actual development, character growth, very important, very amazing characters. And yes, as I said earlier, the only important thing for S, at least for my tier list, is that I absolutely like them. So this is gonna be it for my intros for the waifu tier list of Classroom Delete. Hopefully you guys will join me with this particular video. So currently there's actually no one watching, so this is what it is, but let's just do this. So first character we have here is actually Chihiro. So Chihiro is a character that has appeared in year 2 a lot. In year 1 she also appeared. She is the one who like confessed to Ichinose, and she does have a little bit of character in her, and she does actually matter a little bit, but compared to the other characters in the series, yeah, she doesn't really matter that much. In terms of waifu character, she is actually quite decent, but the problem is she doesn't really strike me as a waifu for this particular series. So I'm gonna put her at, let's say, D tier. Most of you guys, I think, would have put her in the E or F, but personally I don't. Next up we have here Yuki Himino. Now Yuki Himino, I don't know if you guys have seen her yet, if you are caught up with the light novel series. Yuki Himino is a character that I believe is very decent. She is actually surprisingly good compared to other characters such as like Airi or Sato, but she simply is like someone who hides her abilities, or is not confident to like confront her abilities or other people, right? She hides herself in case that she would, so that she would play it safe rather than take risks. But in the end, it's like Kanzeki managed to like force her to open up because of Ayanokoji, right? Still though, she is at the very least better than Chihiro, Shiranami, but still she's more or less a average student. So I'm gonna put her at C tier. So next up we have here Kushida. So Kushida, for people, most people would say that they really don't like Kushida, okay? Most people, even I, didn't like Kushida at first, especially when she was about to get expelled in year 2 volume 5. I was very ecstatic, and when she didn't get expelled and the one who got expelled was actually Airi, I was very disappointed, very sad at that time. So yes, it is one of the few characters that I actually hated at the start of the novel. But this is the problem. Since year 2 volume 6, she more or less gained momentum in my likeness to her. I liked her character more and more starting from volume 6. Volume 6 are actually started to like pacify my hate for her. Then it slowly gained momentum of gaining more interest with her character. And in year 2 volume 8, everything just suddenly changed with her attitude to Ayanokoji. Ayanokoji just raised her like a demon. Still though, I think that Kushida is a character that you could hate or you could love. It all depends on your actual taste. Volume 7 was the year 2 volume 7 was the actual volume that I started to feel the change of Kushida. Okay, Kushida is a character that you would either hate the most or you would either love. And in my case, I actually find her really amazing. She has very good character growth. She has great character development, a hidden personality, two-faced person, and she's smart, somewhat athletic, and she has a waifu material body. So we are gonna put her at actually A tier. You guys probably would have put her in either S tier or B tier, as well as F or E, but I am putting her at A. So yeah, I know Kushida is S, no debate. For you, man, yeah, I could agree that Kushida could be S, but for me, at least she is A tier. Whoa, shout out to you, man, you're here finally. Hi. If shout out to you once again. Last live stream you were here as well. So yes. So currently there are only 3 of you guys. I'm gonna upload this on YouTube as well. We're gonna post the video after we finish this tier list. This is also recorded, so yes. So next up we have Chabashira Sai. So Chabashira Sai is the teacher of Classroom Delete of Ayanokoji's class. And for me, I would have put her at S tier just for her character design. Yeah, if I were just ranking this based on character designs, I would have put her at S tier. But let's rate her fairly. For me, since year 2 volume 7, when she wore the maid attire, it just really exploded the popularity for Chabashira Sai, right? But yes, at first she was like kind of cold to her students. At the same time, you can understand her, but at the same time, is she really your type? For me, she is. But as the volumes went further, I already have my favorite female character here. So yes, Chabashira could be S, but I'm gonna be putting her at B tier, lower than Kushida as well, because I already have like specific characters for A tier as well as S tier. B tier is actually somewhat good, so yes, this is what I think her actual rank or what she actually deserves for my tastes. So next up we have here, I forgot her name, god damn it. Let's room, I'm gonna search first. The elite year 3rd year characters. Sorry, forgot her name. Who is this again? I forgot her name, guys. This one. I'll just put Manab. My space is not working good, so I'm having a hard time pressing space. Classmates. Classmates. Is it Tachibana? I think it was Tachibana Akane. Tachibana. Yeah, it is actually at Tachibana Akane. Sorry, I just forgot her name. Yeah, I don't go. Thank you again. But I got turned. I remembered her name first. So yes, luckily I remember her name. So we have here Tachibana Akane. This character, I can't really define her that much. We've seen her character a little bit in year 2 volume 8, or not in year 2, in year 1 volume 8, during the, was it volume 8, volume 9? Volume 8 was the event where they go to like the forest, right, for class exchange, and where Ayanokoji and Koenji like fought for who has the biggest dong, right? So yes, we did see her character, but I actually forgot about what she did for the most part. So for those guys who like Tachibana Akane, sorry, but I'm gonna put her at F tier. She's very forgettable. That's why F. Sorry, guys. Next up, we have Maizono. So, for those who hasn't caught up to the light novel series, Maizono is a character that is a classmate of Ayanokoji, Horikita, and the rest of their class. So, this girl actually helped them in the maid cafe, I believe, in year 2, volume 6 and 7, right? Because Matsushita, Sato, and Michan actually helped with the maid cafe, and they suggested this, like this, or they proposed to do this event for the class event. But Maizono was like helping them, I believe. And in year 2, volume 9 or 9.5, she like invited other classmates to talk about Ayanokoji, and we all know what happened there. She basically fumbled her entire school life. If she just like said yes during the classroom delete year 2 volume 12 interrogation that she's the traitor, she probably wouldn't have like get expelled. But the problem is Ayanokoji was like assuring her that she will not get voted, or she will not get nominated as the like traitor, right? So she didn't expect that. So yeah, she fumbled. We didn't really get much of her character, only that she's like she trusts her boyfriend much, Hashimoto. But as a character, I don't feel sorry for her. I don't really care that much for her. I'm gonna put her at E tier for now, at least. So next up, we have Ryuen Fuka, directly S tier. You know, Fuka is one of the fewer characters in the series that I actually like the most. Other people will say she's quite overrated, but I actually scale them according to how they did during their appearance. Oh, wait a second. Shout out to you, Mr. Parvin actor. You're actually here. Shout out to you, man. If you have any questions, guys, just ask me in the comment section. Feel free. I can see your chats here on the right side of my screen. So, Ryuen, even though she didn't appear that much compared to other characters such as Horikita, Sakayanagi, Ichinose, for me, the impact she had compared to those characters kind of equals them. And she is very solid as a character in terms of personality, as well as her like strengths. In the OAA or OOA, I forgot. What is it again? OOA or OAA? Classroom delete OAA. Yeah, on the classroom delete OAA up. She is one of the few characters who has a rating of A+ in both intellect as well as physical strength, right? Let's check here to confirm. Ryuen. We have Ryuen. Abilities. Was it abilities? Yeah, she's one of the few characters who has the academic ability A plus as well as physical ability A plus. Nagumo, even Nagumo doesn't really have A plus in both of those, right? We all know Ayanokoji has at least A plus in all ratings, but still, it's rare for normal students to have that kind of rating, to be honest. So we have here Nagumo, Miyabi. So abilities, let's go to the abilities. Too many ads. Yes, he has A plus for adaptability as well as social contribution, but it is what it is. So Ryuen, I just personally like her. That's one. She has a very strong personality, very actually interesting personality compared to other students. Very alluring as well. Remember year 2 volume 4.5, what she wore, amazing, fantastic. She even teased like Kirishima that she's actually the girlfriend of Ayanokoji, right? That was surprising, as well as her strengths, which is a very strong character. She actually helped Ayanokoji as well, and she's very interested with our main character. So yeah, one of my very few favorite characters or female characters in the series, and hopefully she will continue to appear like the author said. So next up we have Karuizawa Kei. So Kei is a character that has been with us since year 2 or since year 1, and she has been helping the main character for a lot of things, like for example information, helping the class set up some stuff, like for example what happened in year 2 volume 5 when Kushida was getting expelled. She helped with Ayanokoji as well as leading the class in terms of the voting, right? So yes, Kei is one of the, or not one of the most popular female character at the very least in the early parts of Classroom of the Elite, right? But lately there is like a turning point for the fans. It seems like a lot of people are hinting that they think Kei's time is actually up, and I kinda agree, but at the same time I don't think her popularity will like degrade that much. So I don't think she's at risk at getting expelled as well, but in terms of her character, she's one of the better characters in the series, man. She is definitely top tier, so I'm gonna put her at A. Yes, hopefully she does not break the moment she breaks up with Ayanokoji. Okay, she probably I feel like she already has her development. She will be able to move on if they even break up. So next up we have Masumi. So it's been a while since we've seen her, because we all know what happened to her. So for you guys who haven't read the light novel, please do skip this character, because yes, she in the anime she was portrayed to have very good thighs. I don't know why it was very, yeah, it was portrayed that much in the anime. It was the main focus for her like introduction in the series, right? The angles, the view. But yes, her personality, I never thought that she would get expelled this early in the series, and I thought that she would be the one helping with Arisu, or at the very least they would be able to open up. We did see that in year 2 volume 10, but at the same time I think it's not enough to really flesh out her character. She did steal some beer cans, yeah, but I don't think that's enough to actually evaluate her to be waifu level. She is interesting somewhat, but at the same time very average. But I will still put her at C tier because she is somewhat, yeah, decent. Oh, so next up we have here Yamamura Miki. So Miki is a very shy character, and she is actually the secret weapon of Sakayanagi Arisu. At the same time though, Yuki Himino, Yuki Himino, not Yuki Himino, no, Yamamura Miki is a character that is, I think the author likes her. Please do confirm once again, did the author like Yamamura Miki, or did he say that she's one of his favorite characters? I think I remember seeing a tweet about that, but yes, personality wise, she's very shy. One of the kuderi types of girls, but she's way more shy than compared to the best of the best kuderi girls at all time. Still though, she's very decent. At the same time, she's very lukewarm, but I think I'm gonna put her at D tier. She's very average at best. She's not hateable. I can't hate her. I actually like her. But compared to other characters, I'm gonna put her at D tier for now. Next up, we have Nanase Tsubasa. Nanase, at first I thought she's gonna be simply one of the very few characters that you will just forget in the series. But as time goes by with the light novel, I actually enjoy her character. There's still a mystery revolving around her, and I do believe that she is gonna be very important in year 3. It seems like there is some speculation regarding her actual past about the butler and his child getting killed, or grandson, and that Nanase was actually related to him, right? I don't think that it's actually real because of the speculation Ayanokoji has in year 2 volume 8 before they left off. And yes, it seems like Nanase's character is not yet done, especially in year 2 volume 12. It seems Ayanokoji told Ichika to check more information about her, and just based on her character design as well as her personality alone, which can switch from angry to puppy, right? Angry mode, puppy mode. She is a very interesting character, and I'm gonna put her at actual like either B tier or A tier. I'm gonna put her at A tier. I actually like her character, so yes. Ooh. So next up, we're gonna have Sakura Airi. So a lot of people actually hate Sakura Airi for some reason, and I can understand because she is very passive. She does not take risks, or she does not like do well in both in physical and tests in academic ability, right? I forgot her OAA. Should I check out her OAA first before we really criticize her? Again, Airi. Let's check. Appearance, we have here abilities. So she actually has some average academic ability, but yeah, she doesn't really stand out that much. She doesn't really have her own superpowers, right? Even was it again? I forgot the name. The friend of Sudo. Yeah, he at least has some ability to like to use during a camping trip or out in the wilderness. Like a boy scout. Forgot his name, but yes, Airi doesn't have that trait, or at the very least, she's even a handicap to the group. That's as far as the entire class could see her. But it's a shame. Airi could have been saved. At the same time, I am over this. She is actually one of my few likable characters, and what I liked about her end or her last moments is that she managed to grow as a character even at the end of her life in Classroom Daily, right? So yeah, she managed to grow and she managed to evolve. But compared to other characters, I could put her at B tier, at the same time C tier, but for me, at least I will put her at C tier. Yeah, if she developed her character earlier, I could have put her at either B tier or A tier, but currently it is what it is. It's just a shame that such character could have been better, right? So yes, next up we are gonna have Sato Maya. So Maya is a character that was introduced in year 1 volume 6. I don't know if she appeared earlier in the volumes. She probably did, but the relevance actually appeared on year 2 volume 6. It's because Ayanokoji like ran so fast together with Manabu, right, that it actually impressed Sato Maya. It is a very simple puppy love, and she got brokenhearted, and she actually moved on. After she got like her heart broken, she actually improved, which actually is surprising. I thought that we won't ever be seeing her again after that, but she came back, she became stronger, and she became more relevant than we thought she would be. So shout out to Sato Maya for actually becoming a decent character, and I'm actually gonna put her at B tier. I like her design. I like her attitude of trying her best growing up. Even though she's not smart, she's actually trying to improve. And this is actually the difference between Airi and Sato Maya in year 2 volume 5. Maya tried her best to at least increase her academic ability, even though Ayanokoji was not the one teaching her, right? Airi wanted Ayanokoji. I think Airi simply wanted Ayanokoji at that point, so yes. So yeah, Satomaya will be in B tier. She's actually quite good, even though most of you guys would think not. I think she's good. If you guys are still here, let me know in the comment section. Say what you want to ask about Classroom Delete Year 2 being adapted into an anime. It's going to get a season 4, so yes, once again. So next up, we actually have Michan. Michan is a character that actually talked to Ayanokoji for the first time in like year 2 volume 7. Was it volume 7 of, I don't know, year 1 volume 7 or volume 6? It's because Hirata was like talking to Ayanokoji more, or like praising Ayanokoji, and Michan kinda learned about that. So she got interested in Ayanokoji and wanted to know more about Hirata from Ayanokoji. And so far from the series, she's actually, oops, sorry, I didn't mean that. She's actually very adorable as a character, but at the same time, she does not really have much importance at the release to Ayanokoji. But as a character, she's very smart, she's very cute. At the same time, she actually tries to understand. Like, for example, in year 2 volume 9.5, I know some people may think that, how dare you discuss Ayanokoji without really asking him. But she was simply interested in what Ayanokoji is actually all about, right? So that's why she asked the question at Maizuno, or tried to give hints. She just wanted to know more about Ayanokoji, since Ayanokoji actually helped her, even though Ayanokoji simply wanted to use her. Still though, she's one of the better characters, but at the same time, she doesn't really have much impression on me. So I'm gonna put her at C or D. I'm gonna put her at D tier, sorry guys. She's average, she's fine. I can't hate her as well. More or less the same with Yamamura Miki. So yes. Next up, we have Tsubaki. So Tsubaki, we still don't know much about her character designs, though one of the better character designs compared to other female characters, right? Her personality is very cool at the release. That's what I think about her character. At the same time, she has her unique lollipop as her like theme. So yes, she's one of the few interesting characters, female characters in the series, but at the same time, we don't really know much about her. We do know that she is a sister of Yuki from Classroom Delete Zero, but we can't really rate her that much. So yeah, what I would like to know more about her would be her like emotions. Will she like get angry at some point? Will she just suddenly erupt? Will she have her cool moment? So far, she only failed to capture Ayanokoji. That's what I think about her. So I'm gonna put her as well at D tier. She's average. I actually like her. At the same time, she doesn't really have much to give for us in the series. So yes, okay. So we have here Nishino. So Nishino is actually one of the few characters that I didn't think will have her own personal like illustration. We first got introduced to her at like year 2. I think around year 2 volume 2 when Ishizaki was trying to invite Ayanokoji, right, to join him as a partner for the island exam, but Nishino, I remember, was there to interrupt them. I think year 2 volume 2 or year 1 volume 1 or year 2 volume 1. I don't completely remember, so I'll need to check it out. But she is one of the few characters that is actually surprisingly fun at the release. Didn't really appear that much. When she did appear, she was actually fun, as well as she's very direct as a character. During year 2 volume 12, I thought she's gonna be more impactful and gonna be giving us a big surprise, but she just was there as a random person. She gave me a laugh actually. So I can just put her at either C or D. I'm gonna put her at D as well, because even though she did seem kind of interesting compared to the other characters, she didn't give much more impression. I'm gonna put Shinami lesser than her though, right? Because that's what I think. I'm gonna put Tsubaki here because she's more interesting than the others. Gonna put Masumi here because yes, this is I think the better. I'll rearrange them later. I think I should rearrange them later than right now. So we have here right next is this girl. Fuck, why do I forgot her name? She is Shinohara. It's Shinohara. I forgot her first name though. But yeah, Shinohara is the next character that we're gonna take. In all honesty, she is very plain in character design. In the anime, at least in the anime. But in the light novel, she's not that ugly like they are saying she is. But yeah, compared to other characters, she definitely has a very average design. But her personality is actually kind of direct, as well as she's kind of annoying at times. At the same time, yeah, you can understand her. She's basically the most basic trait character in Classroom Delete, right? The most basic female character in Classroom Delete. So yes, I could have put her in D tier, but for me, I'm gonna put her at E tier because yeah, so, there are times that I actually get annoyed from her. She does not deserve much hate, but I don't really hate her. I just feel annoyed at times, and her character is just there for her boyfriend. I forgot her boyfriend. Fuck. I'll search for the name. God dang it. Kanji. Yeah, Ike. It was Ike. Fuck. I forgot his name. I don't know why. I keep forgetting his name, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna put Shinohara at E tier for now. I don't really hate her, but I just dislike her more than the other characters. I'm gonna put her above Mizuno though. Okay. So we have next here the the more underrated girl, which is actually Matsushita Chiaki. So Chiaki has more or less shine, or at the really started to belong with the story during year 1 volume 11.5. It was during Ayanokoji talking to Tsukishiro, and she witnessed Ayanokoji, or was starting to think Ayanokoji actually is a hidden master in this class. But yes, she started to take interest with Ayanokoji and started to become more involved actually right during year 2. Surprisingly, she is one of the better characters in the series, and I actually like her. I want her to shine more in year 3. Hopefully she becomes more proactive, as her character is actually kind of interesting. She's not really that much of a genius, but she at the very least understood Ayanokoji more than Horikita in her first few years, right? Without Ayanokoji revealing his abilities, right? She managed to pick up that Ayanokoji is very smart because of the mental math, and not only that, I think she kind of noticed it due to a little bit due to some hints like the race with Manabu, as well as some at the paper shuffle. So yes, she is actually an interesting character. I'm gonna put her at B tier, the top of the B tier list. So okay, next up we're gonna have this one. Who is this again? Forgot her name. Onodera, yeah. So next up we have here Onodera. So Onodera is a character that has appeared since year 1 as well, the like swimmer of the group, but she doesn't really have much character for me. At the in year 2 volume 6 though, she did like invited Sudo, and she is very interested with Sudo right now. So she is one of the below average characters that are not really below average. She is one of the better characters in the show if you are talking about like personality, character, as well as smarts, as at the same time skill. But in terms of importance, she's only important to Sudo's arc. At the very least, that's what I think she is. So I can't really put her at E tier. So at best, I can put her at D tier. She is not bad, but at the same time, she's not really that important for me, at least in terms of waifu tier lists. Okay, so next up we have finally the moment I've been waiting for, Shina Hiyori. So this, personally, I already know where to put her, and it is right in front of S rank. So why do I put Hiyori on S rank? First off, I'll just mention her perks. She is one of the first few characters who actually understood Ayanokoji just by observing Ayanokoji, okay? One of the first few characters that is not really abused by Ryuen, right? It's kind of surprising that Ryuen doesn't really attack her, or didn't really portray that she is like harassed by Ryuen. She's one of the few characters that is very calming in terms of personality. You will just simply like her. She's not very competitive, or she does not try to antagonize other students as much as the other students does. And she is one of the few characters that I would definitely like Ayanokoji to be closer to in terms of relationships as well as closeness. And the biggest thing that just makes me put her at S rank here is that because she's the best girl for me, at least. So yes, Hiyori is the best girl for me at the very least, and hopefully in the future she does not get expelled, because she has a lot of flags during year 2. Man, I am kinda nervous during year 2, especially the last like 5 or so volumes in the series. So hopefully year 3 don't expel Yuri because she's the best girl, and hopefully we will get more about her character. She's starting to fall for Ayanokoji, and she probably did, but yes, surprisingly she is very quick-witted as well. She managed to know about Hashimoto's like plan when they met up. It was very nice, a very nice volume. It was year 2 volume 9.5. Hashimoto was quite shocked with Yori. Okay, so okay, Yori done. Even Kito couldn't really handle Hiyori that well. Even Tokito, everyone got like manhandled by Hiyori. So Hiyori best girl. Next up, Chie Hoshinomiya. So Hoshinomiya Chie. At first, you will think that she's one of those clumsy characters in the show, especially if you watched Classroom Delete Year 1 as an anime. Her design is quite decent, but at the same time, it is, yeah, waifuable? I don't know. But yes, now when we go into her personality, she's just plain bad, man. I don't even know if I want to like get her character development, but if we do, then it is what it is. But for now, I'm gonna put her at F tier. I don't want her. I don't want to be associated with her, and so far her character is just plain shit. Yeah, it is what it is compared to Chabashira Sai, who at least has her character development. Hoshinomiya is just looking down bad right now. Kagura, shout out to you, man. Welcome to my live stream. Hopefully you continue to watch this since there's only a few of you guys watching this. I'm gonna upload this on YouTube as well. Next up, we have Mio Ibuki. Ibuki, very fun character, very wild at times. Has a very unique character compared to other characters. Very physical, such a brawn type character. But yeah, I do like Mio Ibuki. I think I like her better than most average students, and I'm gonna put her at C tier, at the very least above Masumi. I can put yes. Okay. So yes, next up is actually Asahina. So Asahina, one of the few second year female characters that we got introduced to. The other one is actually Ryuen, and Asahina hasn't really appeared that much, but we did see a lot of her character. She is a very wholesome character. That's the simple description that I could give about Asahina. So yes, we didn't see much about Asahina, but if we got to know more about her, I would probably like her as well. She does seem like a very likable character. I would have put her at A tier if we got to know more about her. She is low-key shrewd as well, but yes, I am gonna put her at B tier, at the last of B tier. I actually like her character, and she is very decent compared to other waifus. Compared to if we're talking about waifus, she's definitely up there. Okay, we have here Haruka. So Haruka, a lot of people are actually don't know how to rate Haruka that well, because a lot of you guys would either hate her because of what happened in year 2, or would actually like her because yeah, some of you guys like her as well. Personally, I like Haruka. I can understand why she felt that way towards Ayanokoji as well as Surikita. She simply wanted an actual apology to Ayanokoji, to be honest. At the same time, it's such a shame. But right now, she's trying to move forward, and actually wanted to talk to Ayanokoji, which is surprising. But at the same time, I kind of wanted this to happen too. Even though Ayanokoji says that he doesn't really care about the NOG group anymore, or he thinks that this is a worthless thing to think about, I do believe that there is still a chance for redemption for this team. So for now, I'm gonna put her at C tier, just below Masumi, because I think Masumi had more important moments with Ayanokoji than Haruka. As a waifu, I would put Masumi. No, as a waifu, I would put Haruka above them though. So yes, I would put her above them. So yes, next up we have here the goat. We have Ichika. So Ichika, definitely S tier. No station, S tier, Ichika. Why I would put her at S tier? Because Ichika is just plain interesting as a character. She's very unique with her approach. She does not hesitate to act what she wants to act, and she is very direct with what she wants. She's very solid as in a character, not only a female character but a character in the entire series, right? She's a white groomer as well as a waifu. In terms of character designs, she has one of the most alluring character designs in the entire series, especially when what illustration was it again when she was like approaching Ayanokoji? Was it tier 2 volume 2 or was it tier 2 volume 6? I believe it's between those two volumes when she has an illustration. What illustration do I mean? It's this kind of illustration. Oops. This illustration is what I mean. Okay. Right, this illustration right here, very, very hot compared to other students. But still, it is what it is. Ichika is one of the waifu characters in the series, and hopefully we will get to see more in third year. Praj Predator Rex, shout out to you, man, for coming to this live stream. Haruka fell down to an important character in the recent volume. Well, yes, but at the very least in the recent volume, she is trying her best. So there is still some hope for her to actually develop her character. And I don't think that we won't be seeing Irie in future volumes, or at the very least in the ending of Classroom Delete. We will probably see how she progressed in life. Maybe we will see Yamagad as well, how he progressed, right? What happened to Yamagad. But yes, she became an unimportant character, but it is what it is. Compared to other characters though, she's still waifu-able. Next up, we have here Sakayanagi Arisu. So where do we put Sakayanagi? S tier. Why do I put Sakayanagi at S tier? For a lot of reasons. Sakayanagi is one of the few characters that I surprisingly liked as long as the volume increased. At first, I didn't really think much about Sakayanagi. I just simply think that she's gonna be one of the few bosses in Classroom Delete that Ayanokoji needs to triumph with. But the more we were introduced to Sakayanagi, the more we got involved with her character, the more we actually fully fell in love with her, right? Sakayanagi is one of those characters that will give you like one in a volume. Her monologues and dialogues with Ayanokoji is very interesting, and at the same time it's very fun. The way she disses Ryuen at some parts is very amazing as well, and she is our queen. Like, what is Ayanogoat saying right now? Arisu is definitely one of the best characters in the series, together with Ryuen. But hopefully next volume, we all know what we are worrying about. Hopefully she doesn't get expelled. Oh, spoiler by the way. So yeah, Sakayanagi Arisu, hopefully she survives. Hopefully she continues her legacy, and hopefully we will be seeing her more in future volumes. Even if she gets expelled, hopefully we will see some of what is happening to her currently, right? And in the recent Maizuno also get expelled. Yes, I did mention her. She is at E tier right here. I put her earlier in the video. You probably have joined the video just now, right, Sir Praj? Just let me know in the comments if you guys have questions. How many guys? Yeah, there's currently 5 of you guys watching. So yes, it is what it is. So next up, we have Horikita. So Horikita is a character that is at the start very cold. She has very direct personalities and very cold to other characters as well. She does not open up to anybody, even Ayanokoji, even to other characters such as especially to such characters like Kushida and such. But amongst the female characters, she has the best development amongst everybody. Even right now in the latest volume, we know she is crushed by Ichinose, but it just means that Horikita is still not perfect. She's still an imperfect character to the bone, and she is still developing. And even while she is developing, she's already an amazing character. We truly like Horikita, and hopefully in the future we will see her character grow more explicit. Right now I'm gonna put her though at A tier. We still haven't seen Horikita's full potential. I could put her at S tier, but for now I will put her at A tier. I will probably put her at S tier at some point, but I feel like it's not enough. In terms of waifu, she doesn't have that aura of a waifu yet. So yeah, what I mean by aura of a waifu, it's like the aura of someone that will really allure you, right? Horikita still has that simple barrier for waifus that will put you at a safe distance. Praj Predator Rex, I think she is only capable of assisting Kiyotaka in future political setup by the author. She has that dog intelligence and connections. Do you mean Arisu in this question? Because if you mean Arisu, then yeah, I can see that. Can we all agree that Ichinose is nothing more than a fan service character? Overall, she's useless. Well, about Ichinose, we will be talking about her now because she is actually next. So what I think about Ichinose, at first, Ichinose I believe was gonna be one of these few characters that we will be seeing early in the series, but at the same time we'll just forget, or we'll just stay like a character that will simply fangirl over Ayanokoji, and she won't really have that characteristics that will be interesting, right? I thought at first that she will stay bland as a character as well, but this character is actually the most surprising of the bunch, because from the start, yeah, I can see she's the template waifu, but over time we can see her character getting broken down, and the more she gets broken down, we thought we will see her get expelled. She actually overcomes it and actually develops her character more. She's actually very interesting as a character. Right now, compared to Kei, she actually excelled. She managed to overcome everything, and in the latest volume, she just terrorized Horikita, man. She is a demon. Not only Horikita, but also Sakayanagi and Ryuen was kinda shocked with her change in character in year 2 volume 9. I remember that during her illustrations, I'll put her here first. Her illustrations were very, very chilling, right? Where is it? This illustration right here, very godlike. Get a bit aim. Yeah, This illustration right here is very, very just destructive. He probably has the most illustrations together with Ayanokoji, right? She has here right here. She has another one right here. She has another one right here. Yeah, she just definitely has the most illustrations together with Ayanokoji. But yes, Ichinose Honami is one of the few characters. Most people will probably say she's overrated, but for me, what I think about her, she's definitely at the very least A tier. For now, compared to Horikita, she's definitely better than Horikita. For now at least. She's not better than these four though, because Hiyori is best girl, Arisu is second best girl, Ryuen is just godlike compared to other girls, and Ichika, we all know Ichika, man, one of the best girls. But yes, Honami, I'm gonna put her at A tier for now. Hopefully she doesn't break in the next volume though, because that's just gonna suck. The thing I said about Arisu, yeah, I agree. So, Ayanogoat, Ichinose might have been a fan service at first, but she did develop, she did change, and she still has her abilities to showcase in the next volumes, depending on whether or not Ayanokoji expels her though, or ask her to leave the school, right? Because I think that there's a chance that Ayanokoji might use this opportunity to use Ichinose to leave the school. I think that's a thing, but I do think that Ayanokoji doesn't need to expel Ichinose. He only needs to either use Ichinose as a support, because he already mentioned that Ichinose doesn't suit the leader role but a supporter role. But yeah, the only two classes that I can see Ayanokoji transferring to right now would be Ichinose's class as well as Arisu's class, depending on what happens in year 2 volume 12.5. So next up, I didn't include these two, okay? These two were actually in here in this tier list that I just chose, because yes, I just chose a random tier list and these two are actually included. So next up we have Albert. Albert, definitely S tier. No. Albert-chan, the best lolly in Classroom of the Elite. Albert-chan. Where should we put Albert? Definitely at A tier. Albert is definitely an A tier waifu in Classroom of the Elite. So yes, we're gonna put Albert right here. Last but not the least, the best waifu in Classroom of the Elite. We all know it. You guys voted it, and in my anime shorts edit, you always said that this character is definitely the best waifu in Classroom of the Elite. So I can't argue about this. I'm gonna put him at S tier. We have Ryuen Kakeru. I'm gonna put him above above Arisu. I'm not gonna put him above Hiyori, because Hiyori is definitely my best girl in the series. I won't like this. I won't put anyone above Hiyori, man. Hiyori will always be my best girl, regarding your opinion. But since you guys agree that Ryuen is the best girl, then Ryuen is the best girl. So yeah, I'll put her at S tier. Okay, Parvin actor. Okay, why only 2 viewers? I don't know, man. Sometimes there's only a few viewers. Sometimes some people leave. Sometimes some people stay. So it is what it is. Before I answer your questions, we finally have finished the Classroom Elite waifu tier list maker. So I'm gonna upload this on YouTube as well. I'm probably gonna edit some parts. I'm gonna add some music because I can't use YouTube music. I am in fear of the copyright problems, okay? The last live stream we did, I used some non-copyright music, but for some reason it was slapped with a copyright claim. Okay, so I had to edit out on YouTube itself. So yes, this is my tier list. Once again, I'll show you my S tier, Hiyori at S tier, Ryuen, Arisu, Ryuen, as well as Ichika. If we take it serious, then we don't have Ryuen as well as Alpert. But since this is a waifu tier list, we should include Ryuen. Next up at A tier, I have here Ichinose Horikita, second for A tier. Kushida. In terms of waifu though, I would put Kushida here. I would put yeah, I could put K here for now. Nanase could improve in the future, but yes, Kushida, as long as she becomes more and more lovely, then we might see her above the rest. Next up, Matsushita. I hope she gets more character in the future. I like her character right now, and hopefully we will get to see more of her. Chabashira, yeah, waifu, best waifu in terms of character design, or not only character design, but in terms of the right age, right? But yeah, her and Sato, I'm putting her above Sato because of the maid outfit. Okay, best waifu. Asahina, it's a shame we couldn't see much about her, but still, she's still very likable as a character. I'm gonna put her at B tier. C tier, we have here Haruka. I put her above Mio because in terms of being a waifu, I like Haruka more. I could if we, yeah, she fell off. At the same time, she's still a waifu compared to the rest of the girls. Mio, likable tomboy, top tier. Could have been top tier if you are a tomboy like her, but in terms of tomboy, I have better characters compared to Mio. Still, I'm gonna put her here at C tier. Masumi, hopefully Masumi will be happy in the future. Hopefully she will meet Sakayanagi once again, maybe in the next volume, because Sakayanagi is probably gonna get expelled. Hopefully they will have their own reunion, but it's such a shame. She's actually an interesting character. This girl Yuki Himino, it's such a shame. I thought we were gonna be seeing her character shine in year 2 volume 12, but we only saw her a little bit. So yes, it is what it is. Irie, it is what it is. C tier, she had her chances, but she only developed in the last part of the volume. Such a shame. Tsubaki, we don't know much about her. Love her designs though. Right, her personality is kind of cool. Hopefully we will get to see more about her in terms of emotion as well as impact in story. Yamamura Miki, hopefully we will get to see more about her. Hopefully she won't be too sad if Arisu gets expelled. Hopefully she will have more like chances of meet up with Ayanokoji, because she's actually starting to become more interesting. Michan, hopefully Michan's backstory is actually going to be very important towards Koenji, okay? Because we want to know more about Koenji as well as Michan. Chihiro, I don't really care about what happens to her. Yeah, it is what it is. In terms of waifu though, I will put Onodera above her, to be honest. She's physically fit. She has a bigger heart. As well as her motivation. She has actually a decent motivation, which is actually pseudo. So yes, in terms of waifu, I would put Onodera above Michan, to be honest, because Michan is like your little sis. She's like his little sis type of character. So in terms of waifu, nah. Nishino, I'm putting Nishino above Chihiro here because yeah, Nishino is actually a way more fun character than Chihiro. In terms of waifu appearance, I think Nishino is better in terms of appearance. Yamamura is actually decent in terms of the appearance, okay? So compared to the rest, I think I prefer Yamamura more. Next up, Shinohara. Such a shame, Shinohara. She's just plain bland compared to other characters. I did say earlier that she's kind of annoying, but in terms of other characters, she's just plain bland, okay? Very average at best. Maizuru, the only thing that I know about Maizuru is that she is Hashimoto's girlfriend and she is very selfish as a character, right? She's not that smart and she is, yeah, she just shoot herself in the foot. Now for F, Tachibana Akane, I just put her at F because she is very forgettable. It is what it is. And now for the last one, we all know Chie Oshinomiya is just down bad. She's just a bad character. If she does get her development, maybe we will see her pump into D or C tier, but for now, it is what it is. So guys, that's gonna be it for the tier list maker. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do leave a like in my vid, and also leave a comment on what should we do next in the next tier list that we do. So yes, that's gonna be it for the tier list, and hopefully you have enjoyed my specific tier list. Hope you guys will continue with this video because I'm gonna be continuing the live stream.